Hey guys, welcome back to Nicocast. I'm here with a really big guest, Lionel Chambers. So tell us about yourself.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Nico, for having me. Well, my name is Lionel Chambers. I am a content creator, videographer, cinematographer, YouTuber, 24 years old. I like making videos with my friends and I like making people happy with my videos. And that's what I like to say. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So how old were you when you started YouTube?
When I started YouTube back when it like first started. So like, how old are you, Nico? How old are you right now?
I'm 12.
You have to think about that for a second. But I think I started YouTube around the same age. I started YouTube when I was in 7th grade. So I'm thinking maybe when I was like 13,
14,
uh,
15.
13, 14. I started back in 2009. So that was 11 years ago. So yeah, 13. So
Wow.
yeah, pretty
So
young. You started, you seem like you were on your way right now. So I mean, who knows?
you started a long time ago.
Yeah.
So do you think equipment is needed for YouTube or like
That's a good question. It's a double-edged sword. By that meaning, like I do think equipment is good. I do think equipment is necessary to make good videos, but there's a threshold, meaning that videos are only good if the concepts are good. If your concepts of the videos aren't good, then like it doesn't matter what camera
I
you're filming
agree.
on
Yeah.
because it could look amazing, but like if it's not entertaining, then like who cares?
Yeah, I
So
totally agree with that. If like the idea of the video is good, the video is gonna be good.
yeah,
Most likely.
like take like David Dobrik for example. Like he's not using some crazy high quality camera. Nothing that he's doing. Like David could film the same vlog on his
On his
phone,
phone, and
and it would be fantastic.
it can even do better. Like
Yeah,
who knows?
like exactly. Meaning that like his stuff is just so good to the point where it doesn't matter what you're filming on, but it depends what kind of things you want to make, and um that's when equipment does come into the picture. But overall, I don't think it really matters.
All right, so we're gonna continue talking about the last question about equipment, kind of. So
Mhm.
about editing softwares, do you think like you need to pay for editing software, or you could just use iMovie or something? Well, what do
I
you
think
think?
I think that you don't have to necessarily pay for editing software. I think stuff like iMovie could take you so far. There's so many capabilities in iMovie that you could use. There's so many capabilities in like Windows Movie Maker, or like I think Hit Film Express is another free one. Um, for me, the reason why I upgraded my editing software is because I wanted to do something that wasn't achievable in iMovie. Like I pushed iMovie to its max, and I was like, oh, I can't have 4 people on the screen. I can't edit 4 people on the screen with iMovie. So let me look at other options. But I don't think people should get into editing software or buy editing software when they don't need to get editing software. Like if you're just editing like a vlog, like a normal simple vlog, you don't need to have
Yeah,
this
like
editing software.
at this point, you can use the Apple has a new app called Clips. At this
Yep,
point, you can even use that. Um,
exactly.
and about the editing software thing, I totally agree with you. I'm pretty sure the last person I interviewed, he uses iMovie, and his
Hmm.
videos are really good. So that kind of proves that you don't need like an editing software.
Yeah, goes back to David Dobrik. He uses iMovie, so
Really,
yeah, yep,
I did not know that. I thought he used like
yep.
Final Cut Pro or something.
iMovie. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, that's what. Like,
Yeah,
I'm shocked
it's
that.
crazy. It makes no sense that he's gotten this far using it, but it's like he's
Yeah.
just he's like I said, he's making these simple vlogs. Like he doesn't need to do anything crazy. Like sure, he could upgrade just for like upgrading sake, but like if iMovie works for him and it gets the job done, why switch?
Like, yeah, and he doesn't have editor, which like most YouTubers his size normally do.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like cool to see that he does a lot of the things by himself.
I agree. I agree. That's one of the things like I envy about him, that for his size that he still has a lot of control over the edit and just the final product in general. Like he's literally doing everything himself, which like I think everyone can kind of relate to. So
Yeah, I agree with that. So who was your inspiration for YouTube?
oh man, that's a good question, because like since I've been on for like a very long time, I've definitely went through like a ton of different people who have inspired me um throughout the time I was on YouTube. Like especially like in the beginning, like you have people like Ryan Higa, or Niga Higa. He like was fantastic making his videos, and to kind of like literally like grow up with him and as he was making videos was like really, really great. Um I know like I definitely got into my own like cinematic style when Casey Neistat started vlogging around 2014, 2015. That's when I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. People aren't just using cell phones anymore to film videos. Like not that using cell phone is bad, but like people are using like real cameras to like vlog and
He
make
was the
videos.
one. He was the one who invented like the with the gorilla tripod and like the
Yep.
thing.
Yeah. Casey
Yeah.
Neistat really made the vlogging cameras, the gorilla
Yeah.
tripods, the boosted board. Like he put all that stuff like on,
Trending,
like
basically.
all that stuff was trending. Like it was
And like his
insane.
style, the music he uses, like a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
was.
people were trying to like use the same concept as him.
Yeah, like he's
Cool.
like I just remember watching like one of his videos and I'm like, oh, these aren't like normal YouTube videos. Like, for instance, like he's vlogging him walking outside, and all of a sudden, like you see him out, like the camera, like he set up the camera, would have to walk back inside and then walk back out,
Yeah.
like just like get a shot. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, like
And
this is
like
incredible.
I'm pretty sure in one of his videos he mentioned that like, he when he used to live in New York, he used to like leave his camera like somewhere and he would just take a run and just leave the camera there and he would come back and just the camera
Yeah.
would still be there,
Yeah.
which is
It's like I would kind of be afraid to do that, but
same.
I mean,
I would be also kind of like scared.
if it worked for him, I guess it works for him. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think he was a big inspiration for me. And then like lately it's been people like Kelly Wakasa. He's like this
I love
YouTuber.
him. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
He's same.
I can't explain. I can't
like,
explain how good this guy is.
I'm trying so hard to get on my podcast. Same with Elliot Choi.
Elliot Choi, also fantastic.
Those two are my favorite YouTubers.
They are both
right
just
now.
chef's kiss. They're both
Yeah.
like the way Kelly edits, I'm just like, man, it makes me feel so good inside. Like
yeah.
Like he's been really, really inspirational to me lately, which is kind of weird because like Kelly is younger than me, but even still just like his style and the things that he's doing is super inspirational. And then just Yes Theory in general, I would say that they're also just very
Yes Theory are super cool.
Super cool guys. So yeah.
So what's the best thing about YouTube in your opinion?
I think the best thing about YouTube is that you could put anything out. This is going to sound so weird, but like the best part about YouTube is the reach of YouTube. Like you could put something out there online and literally anyone could see it. Like you put so much hard work and effort into a video and potentially millions of people could see it, and potentially millions of people could like watch more of your stuff and like get into your life. And I think that's the craziest thing. And I don't know, I just, it sounds like such a simple concept because it is such a simple concept because you're just posting a video online, but like seeing people share their stories in their own kinds of ways is super inspirational.
And like the people doing like this weirdest things can go viral, like PewDiePie. Like when he does his Reddit videos, he like taps a tambourine, and that does so good for him, which is so funny. It's that's a meme now.
Basically. Yeah, you could literally do anything on YouTube, anything like that. I think that's the best part about YouTube as well. Like YouTube is for everyone and anyone. There is, if you want to make a video about something, you can make a video about it. Like there's a market for it. There's always going to be someone who wants to watch, which is, I think that's so dope. So dope.
I totally agree with that. So what's your least favorite thing about YouTube?
Hate comments. It's easy. Easy. Like it's one of those things where you just want to like ignore it. But there's some comments that you get when people don't even really understand what's happening, and they kind of like have their own opinion about things, and it's kind of annoying. But I don't know. It's just a lot of people hopping on a hate comment bandwagon, or like some people, like you click on videos and people are just disliking it because everyone else is disliking it, and they don't want to like make their own opinion for themselves. Like I don't know. For
example, like, I loved YouTube Rewind 2018. I thought it was good.
Like the YouTube Rewinds aren't as bad as people say that they are. I know it's a bold opinion.
I agree
but
with
like
that. I definitely agree.
But like it's hard to make YouTube Rewind better. Like no one has ever come up with like a better solution of like, let me make YouTube Rewind better and include all of your favorite, like YouTube is just so big for them to get YouTube Rewind perfect, but people just really like, it's going to always get dislikes no matter what they do. Like YouTube Rewind for the rest of history. Like speaking of YouTube Rewind, what are they going to do this year? I feel like it's going to be such a tough year.
I feel like they're going to do something different like they did last year, with like something like that. Or maybe like they can get the creators to like film their parts in like their homes, kind of.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if they could like turn like YouTube Rewind into like more of like an award show. I feel like that would be cool. Like the most viewed video of the year goes to, and it's not like, so it is similar to like the one last year, but it's not just like a compilation you're watching. You're just like, it's like an award show, which I feel like could be pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually didn't think of that. Like there's like these awards, the Streamy Awards.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Something like that, but for YouTube. That'd be so dope.
I know. I feel like that'd be cool. Hopefully YouTube see this, but they won't.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. That's the one thing I've learned. Like, you literally never know who is watching and when they're watching. Like, there's sometimes I get like 1,000 views on a video, but like one of the people who contact me for one of the 1,000, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, I work for this big company. Can you help us with X, Y, and Z?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, you really never know who's watching. So.
Yeah. So, why did you start vlogs?
I think I originally started vlogging because I was living my life. I watch vlogs all the time. I enjoy making just like general videos, but I think I started vlogging because I appreciate and I love my friends so much, to the point where I just want to show them off to the world. And I'm like, my friends are fantastic. They are great people. I just want to vlog with them or make videos about them, so everyone could also appreciate my friendships as much as I appreciate them. I
think that's like a good like style of YouTube, because most YouTubers, it's only themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Most people only watch them for them. And like there's a lot of YouTubers, well, there's like 5 I can think of, that like also show their friends.
Yeah.
And like those videos just are 10 times better to me.
Yeah, because it's weird. I don't know. Like a part of me would say it's weird if my videos are all about like me. It's like, this is what I'm doing. I'm going here. Like, it's just kind of, I don't know. It's not the same as like, it's us. Like, yeah.
And you don't only see one personality, because like the person that's making the videos can be super boring, but his friends can be the funniest people in the world. And that can make the video a lot better.
I agree.
So now, for one of the reasons you went viral
Yeah.
on TikTok, a
Yeah.
really viral video over like 1 million likes, probably a little bit more.
It has 2 million likes, something like that.
Should I check? Should I check?
I mean, I think it has 2 million likes. 2 million.
I'm checking.
Yeah, I think if I were to guess,
I have it pulled up.
if I were to guess, I'm guessing 2.2 million likes. That's all I could guess. That's what my
All right.
Right
9.2 million views.
Okay, I was about to say if it got 9 million likes and I didn't know about it. Oh my god!
No. It has 2.4 million likes.
Oh my gosh!
Which is a lot.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
A bunch of people like David Dobrik, Alex French, they all commented.
Yeah. That was that video, Nico, was one of the craziest things to ever happen to me in my entire life.
I tried making one of those, but it just didn't work out.
I know, like after I did it, I saw not even joking, I saw maybe like 100 videos of people trying to do like the same
my For You
thing.
page was full of a lot of those videos.
Yeah, it's I can't explain it, man. Like, do you want me to like talk about how that post like happened and like?
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna ask that. So yeah, sure.
So originally, like I'm scrolling through TikTok, and I'm not gonna give myself 100% credit because I saw another YouTuber. His name is Mitchell Haight. I saw him do something very similar, and at that point, I think his video only had like 50,000 likes. I saw his video; it was very similar. He's like he also makes vlogs on YouTube, and I was like, oh my gosh. If I make this video, I know I can absolutely crush it. Like, I know I can make the best video. Like, I was so confident. Like, legitimately, I was so confident. That same day, I make the video. Yeah, I make the video. I edit the video, and in my YouTube video where I talk about this, I show myself going to bed and like I'm texting my friend and I'm like, yeah, dude, this is it. Like, this has to be it. And that was like a legitimate conversation I had with one of my friends. Like, I sent him the video and he was like, dude, this is incredible. This is so good. Like if this doesn't go viral, I don't know what will.
That's what like I kind of thought when I did my video. Like, I was talking to one of my friends and I was like, I don't think it's gonna go viral, but at least 1,000 likes, I think it'll do. Yeah. And it got like 50 likes, which is like what I normally get. And like, all my friends tagged David Dobrik, which is cool. So
it's I don't know, I think
it's a rare thing to happen.
Yeah, I think it's a great mindset to go into posting something being like, yep, this is going to be the thing. Like, this is going to be the thing that's going to make me viral. Because at the end of the day, like, you just want to be confident in your own work that you're putting out on YouTube. Because if you're confident in it, then like other people will appreciate that.
Not only YouTube, like everything you do.
Everything, yeah, everything. So I was super confident in it, and I post the video onto TikTok. Now, okay, post the video, and at that point, I want to say like 30 followers on TikTok. Like, when I say I had nothing, there was literally, I had nothing on TikTok. And I sent it to all my friends, all the 35 people I followed. They're like all of my friends, or my followers, like literally all of my friends. I sent it to all of them, and they're all like, "This is good." And I was like, "Tag David, like, let's blow this up." And my thought process was, I think, like, realistically, I was like, I think this video could get 100,000 likes. I'm like, if it gets 100,000 likes, I'll be so satisfied. Not that I wouldn't be satisfied with anything else, but like 100,000 likes, I was like, I would have been the happiest guy in the world. You know what I mean? Which is like, obviously that bar is so high, but I was super confident. And I'm like, if it gets 100,000 likes, David Dobrik will see it, which is like my goal, obviously.
Yeah.
So post the video. For the first hour, it got like maybe like 20 likes, 30 likes, 40. First hour, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I tried. You know, it is what it is. And then I am talking to my my brother. I'm talking to him about the video, and as the video has like 50 likes, I'm talking to him. I look back at my phone. I'm like, whoa, it just went up 100 likes in the last like minute. And then I refresh, it goes up 300 likes. I'm like, whoa, what's happening? Refresh it again, 1,000 likes on the video. And I'm like, guys, it's happening. And then at 1,000 likes, BuzzFeed commented on the video, and BuzzFeed was like, this is great, keep on going. And I'm like, but BuzzFeed, what do you do?
Yeah.
I was like, that's random. And it got to 3,000 or 4,000 likes, and then it just plateaued for 2 hours. Nothing happened. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I thought I was gonna get there, but like I didn't get there. Plateaus for 2 hours. All of a sudden, go on my phone, see a notification at 3,000 likes. David Dobrik has liked and commented on your video. At 3,000.
That's
likes.
amazing.
And I freaked out. I was yelling, running around my house.
I could imagine.
Like a little girl. Like it was crazy.
That was me when I hit like 400, 300 subscribers.
Yeah, it's just you get like hype, you know? And I was freaking out, and from that point on, I just like didn't look back. Like the video, like the first day, I think it got like 100,000 likes, and I'm like, I mean, I was freaking out, and then went to bed. It had 100,000 likes. Woke up, it had like 400,000 likes, and I'm like, what is happening? I'm getting followers. I'm so new to all this. I'm like, I've had 30 followers before. You know what I mean? So it was legitimately crazy.
And like, you probably had to like continue posting. If not, you know.
I don't know. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. And immediately, like, I was like, I have to make a YouTube video about this. Oh, on YouTube in a week, not even a week. In 4 days, I gained 50,000 subscribers on YouTube.
That's amazing.
Freaking out. Like, what is happening? All these people are watching me. It's crazy. But I'm so appreciative of that moment. And I'm appreciative of David commenting on that video and kind of like seeing it and believing in it, saying it was good. Because there's just a thing about getting validation from like people who you
look up to,
that like your videos are good. And that was like a big moment for me, not just like in terms of being online, but like mentally, you know. So
what do you think are your goals for YouTube and TikTok?
So it's interesting. I was talking to one of my friends a couple days ago, and I think unlike a lot of people, I don't have goals. Sure, I mean, I have like a soft goal, like I want to hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, but at the end of the day, I just want to post videos that I'm proud of, and that's the goal. I obviously want to grow. I want to expand my creativity, and I want to work with people who I enjoy watching. Like, I think like if I was able to somehow work with David, or just work with people like David, or just people in that sphere, and meet new people and make new connections.
I'm pretty sure you definitely can like work with David, because like he definitely knows who you are now.
You never know, but like I just have my fingers crossed, and right place, right time. And I don't know. Those are my goals. I know like a lot of people would be like, I want to get 100,000 subscribers. I want to get 1 million subscribers. I want to be the biggest creator in the world. Like, that's not my number one concern. If it happens, like, that's great. But I just want to make videos that I enjoy, and I want to make videos that I know other people will enjoy as well. And if I'm putting out good stuff that I'm proud of, then hopefully everything else will follow. So
Next David Dobrik video, giving Lionel Chambers to Tesla.
Imagine.
All right. So what do you think are your biggest accomplishments?
Good question. I think my biggest accomplishment could be that TikTok video, which I think a lot of people would say it is, but I don't know if it is. So I made a video called I Flew Across the Country to Surprise All of My Best Friends.
I saw that video.
And I think that video in itself is my biggest accomplishment. To successfully plan to go and fly to 5 different places and surprise friends across the country and do it multiple times without fail, and somehow plan and trick them. That video was good. Accomplishments. Thank you so much. That video literally took me 3 or 4 months to like just film, because it takes a while to fly. Like some people think I did it in like a weekend. No, it took months. It took months to do. So
for example, for me, I have like a playlist on YouTube where like my favorite videos, and I'm pretty sure that video is in that playlist. Thank you.
Like that video is like, it's a feel good video. I'm so proud of that one. Like I remember posting that video was the most scared I think I've ever been uploading a video onto YouTube. Like, I put months into this video. I put so much money into this. Like, of course, it wasn't about like the video itself. It was about the experience. But like, it was the first video it took me like months to do. Like, it was like a project. Like, it took a lot of planning. So I'm like, hopefully a lot of people like it. And it was good because that video got it was on a couple of like news sources. Like, it was on the Daily Mail for a little bit. Which is really cool, and I got some traffic. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm super appreciative of that, and I think that video is my biggest accomplishment because I really like it. I think it's one of my best videos. So
that's a good answer. So sadly, for the last question, do you have any advice for any like YouTubers / TikTokers?
I think my biggest piece of advice is to not be afraid to make more videos. I know you hear a lot of people say it, and maybe I should even be taking my own advice and make more videos, but you can never make too many videos. One of my biggest regrets is not making more videos in the past. Like, I wish I graduated college, and I wish I made more videos in college. I wish I made videos in high school. Like, granted, I've been making videos like a little bit throughout then, but I just wish I did it more. And if you want to get good at making things like, so my personal style is making things like cinematic and like making things like look really nice. A lot of people have asked me
in the I Want a video, I make cinematic vlogs.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people ask me about that stuff, and it's just a lot of practice. Like, practice does make perfect. Like, I learned everything I have from YouTube tutorials and just watching people like Casey Neistat, watching a ton of like Peter McKinnon is another one of those people, like watching Matt Como, watching Kelly Lacosta, just like seeing what they do, being inspired by them and trying to figure out how they did it or trying to do it in my own style. And you're only going to get there if you practice. So the more practice that you put in, the better that you will be, and you'll find what works for you, and you find your own lane. And yeah, I think if you find your own lane, you will just appreciate the stuff that you're making, and you'll be successful in some regard or another.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you self-taught yourself, and I would like to say that's basically the same thing with me. Like, I switched to tutorials. All my dad taught me was how to like record a video and like how to add music on the background. Because it
Yeah,
was this
yeah, yeah.
app. I don't know what it's called. It was made YouTube Capture, something like that, where you can add music in the
Okay.
background.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
showed me how to use that. Then I like got like a recording software, and I had to learn all that by myself.
Yeah,
Like
and
watching
it's
tutorials.
yeah,
And
exactly. It's one of those things where like you could watch tutorials, and tutorials are not as hard as people like think they are. I guess it's like kind of daunting when you don't know what you're doing in the very beginning. Like you don't really know like anything about the software, but like I'm sure you could from experience that like the more you do it, like you
yeah.
just get better and you learn like fairly quickly.
And something I did, I was just like record like a fake video of me just like talking, and then I just mess around on Premiere Pro and like see what there is, and I learned a bunch of stuff from that.
Yeah, wait, so how long have you been like editing and stuff?
5-6 years since I started YouTube.
Okay, guys, Nico is 12 years old. He said he's been editing for 6 years. This is insane. If he isn't the next big editor, I don't know who will be. I'm kidding.
Well,
I'm kidding. But like, I commend that so much. That's incredible.
I
Man.
feel like I started like actually knowing how to edit well like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Okay. I wish, I'm not even just saying this, but I wish I was in the position that you are in right now when I was your age. If
That means
I
a lot. Thanks.
if I like I'm not even just saying that either. Like if I started editing when I was 10, because you said like 2 years ago, it's like 10, like which makes
3
like a lot of
years ago,
sense.
basically.
Yeah. Like if I started editing then, and if I could see like I just from talking to you, like you have the grind, you have the passion, and I could see like you just wanted
Thanks.
to talk to people, meet people. That's what you need to like eventually, become successful. And I'm without a doubt in my mind, I know you're gonna be up there. Like just
That means a
from
lot.
like it may not be next year, 2 years, but even like 3 years down the line, you're 16, like, or 4 years down the line, you're 16, like you're fine. Like you still have and 4 years from now, you're gonna be so. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get carried away. You're
Thanks.
good for you, man. Good.
That's the end of the podcast. Thanks so much for tuning into the Nicocast. Thanks, Lionel, for coming on. I'll see you in the next episode.